Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new, Pisces. And I think we're ready. So your first card out, Nine of Swords. The Sun, nice. The Fool. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Cups. So this is the center of the spread, and it becomes part of your overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck. High Priestess. If you're having trouble seeing the cards as I'm laying them out, I do show them in a bit. Transformation. Ten of Pentacles. Whoa. And the Ten of Wands. Okay, Pisces. Got stuff going on here. Bottom of the deck. Emperor. So the Emperor and the Eight of Cups. I'm just going to make an adjustment here. I think my camera isn't where it's supposed to be. There. That's a little better. Now you can see the cards a little better. There. Okay. So just let me take a look at your cards, get a feel for any of the energies here and messages coming through. Wow, you've got some big cards here, Pisces. Whew. Okay, so your overall energy is the Eight of Cups and the Emperor. So the Emperor is someone who's extremely self-confident, strong on the inside. This guy makes decisions on the fly. He builds empires and runs them like it's child's play. He knows who he is. He stands in his true, authentic self. He stands in his power. This guy does not dim his light. He knows exactly what he wants, and he's willing to walk away from everything else. And he has the inner strength to do so. This is all about bold moves. He's the king of the jungle. This guy is the king of the jungle. He doesn't fear anything. He just does what he knows he needs to do, and he does it immediately, and he doesn't look back. He knows what's best for him, and that's why he's walking away from whatever he's walking away from. But in this message here for you, this is more of, yes, you're turning your back on something. You are walking away from something. But it's only to move toward what you know is better for you. Your proverbial ship, so to speak. You're turning your back on something that isn't working in order to look towards something that you think is going to work, right? That's the Emperor. Like I said, he makes bold decisions and he does them on the fly. He knows. He just knows. So this is your overall energy here, okay? First card out. Oh, sorry. This is where you're at-ish because time is an illusion. This is where you're headed or need to be headed, as this is your possible outcome. All the cards in between, that's your journey from point A to point B, okay? That will be your growth, your expansion, your downfall, which does not look like it's going to be a downfall for you, but okay. So the Nine of Swords. Normally, this is all about being up in your head, being overwhelmed, anxiety-ridden, stressed to the nth degree. She's not anywhere near that. She's ready. Like I said, it's just like your overall energy here. She's ready to let go of that way of being and thinking and feeling And she's about to take a leap off of this, whatever it is that she's on. It's like a peak of something. It's a pinnacle of something. And she's decided that even with her eyes closed, she doesn't care. She knows that where she's headed, where she's about to land, has got to be better than where she is. And when you're in a place of Nine of Swords, yeah, just about any place is better than that place. Of course, the Ten of Swords would be a little bit worse, but do you know what I mean? You're in that place right now where you're ready. You have not quite turned your back yet, but you're ready. I mean, you're facing us here. Look at this. I know he doesn't have his wings spread or whatever, but this is where you're at right now. This is your overall energy. So you are here, and this is where you're going to be. Because you do turn your back on whatever it is that's causing you all this stress and anxiety, and you move in a new direction because you want to be happy. You want to move towards your happiness. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. And you know where you're at. These are two completely opposite emotions and ways of thinking and being. Completely opposite. Completely. This is calm, cool, collected, happy, contented, maybe even feeling a little bit euphoric. This is feeling like, if I don't get out of here, I'm going to die. It's horrific. It's a feeling of, I can't do this. It's you know what it is. You all know what that feeling is. I don't want to re-feel it. Then you move into brand new path. You leave this anxiety-ridden way of feeling and being and doing. You move towards your happiness, and you do so by getting on a brand new path, thinking a new way, feeling a new way, being a different person. This is guided, okay? This is a major arcana. This means that you are definitely being divinely guided onto this path, and you do take that leap because you want your happiness. And you no longer want to feel that fear. You don't want to feel trapped, confined. And this is right underneath the Nine of Swords, where anxiety-ridden. So you're going from this feeling, this intense feeling of stress and anxiety, into this where, look at her, those 8 feathers represent the 8 swords, right? She's pushing them off her cloud. It's like, no, I'm done with this. I'm not feeling this anymore. I'm not going down this road anymore. I am moving on. I'm getting on this new path. I'm letting go of this old way. And it's you're coming down from the 9 of Swords to the 8 of Swords, right? So this feeling of horrific anxiety and stress to, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. You transform right here. Well, you kind of transform here because you decide then to move towards your happy place, and you get on that brand new path that you're being guided to get on. You're no longer fearing it. You're moving. You're going to do it. You're going to turn your back. High Priestess. This is the unknown. Although when you reach this place, if you notice on her face, on her forehead, there's almost like a stamp of some kind right where her third eye would be. And there's, it's really hard to see the artwork on this because it's just so, a lot of it is so translucent, but there are a lot of wings around this. She's got wings showing up on either side of her face. She's got wings up here on either side of this third eye. You've got wings here, wings here. This little, looks like a little girl to me, has wings. There's no wings here, and there's no wings here. But of the 6 cards, 4 of them have wings. You are about to take off, Pisces. You are going to fly and soar and climb. You're climbing. That's what you're doing. You're raising. You're raising up. High Priestess is, that's, I'm going to say that's just about as high as you can go there. The High Priestess. She is the queen of all queens. Now, general reading, okay, so this is male or female energy. It's not just a high priestess, it can be the high priest. You come to this place of knowing. All of this transforms you and transitions you into this place of knowing. And it's because you take that leap of faith on this new path, because this is right below that leap of faith card. I feel like when you're here, you have some kind of a knowing. That's why you take the guidance and you take that leap of faith and you shove aside all those old feelings of fear and being stuck and trapped. And that's when you decide to turn your back on the old ways. That's what it feels like to me. This is your old ways, right? Your old ways of being and doing. This is your new way of being and doing. The Emperor. You're in control of your own life. Even though the High Priestess, this also talks about secrets, right? So even though there are things that are not known to you yet, you do know more, but there are still things that you're uncertain about. You're still stepping into the power of the Emperor. And because you do so, you totally transform. You are releasing a whole lot of stuff here. Look at it's like she's got all this stuff in her hands, and it's like it's disintegrating before her eyes. You're releasing everything you need to release in order to shift into this Emperor state. Having the strength and the courage to move forward on your path. You start out in such a bad place. I mean, there's only one place worse than that, and you're not there, but you know, you choose to move in a new direction. You let go of all fear. You turn your back on an old way. You transform and start using your intuition. And that creates more transformation in you and takes you to this place of 10 of Pentacles, where you find loyalty in a partnership. You find family life, happy family life, long-term partnership, lots of money. This is, the 10 of Pentacles is such a large sum of money. Look at the treasure chest in front of her there. It is overflowing with gems and money, coins, and again, wings. Look at the wings. This is transformation for sure. You've got it down here. And isn't it interesting that it's right below the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords? You're coming out of this. You are moving out of that old way of thinking, feeling, and being into a brand new way. And because you go through that transformation, you now can shift into something way more beautiful. You'll have abundance of finance, love, loyalty, friendship. And then you come into the 10 of Wands. This is the ending of this. This is setting that burden down. You start this spread with the 9 of Swords and you end it. Literally, you end it with the 10 of Wands. This is an ending. 10s are endings. 9s are coming to completion. Excuse me. 9s are tying up loose ends. So you can complete something. You can come to an end. The 10 of Wands is, it's kind of the 9 of Swords. It's that feeling of being overwhelmed. There's just way too much on your plate. You're overwhelmed. You're overtaxed. You're carrying the weight of the world on your back, literally. And it just doesn't work. But it's a 10, right? So it's an ending. You started here, you go through this journey, this path, these experiences, and it allows you to transform so that you can end this old way of being, the old way of living. And that's a good thing. I know, for me, it feels like some of this journey for you is going to not feel like you're moving in the right direction, but you are. trust. Have faith that you are moving in the right direction, because the minute you take that leap of faith, you shove aside all that fear, all the feeling trapped and stuck in your life, stagnant where you're at. Turn your back on that, right? You move into that place of utilizing, being able to utilize your intuition. You are increasing your intuitive abilities at this point in time, and it transforms you. It puts you into a place of being open to and ready for the Ten of Pentacles. This abundance, love abundance, financial abundance, happiness abundance. It's right below the Sun card. The Sun to the Eight of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. This is heading for your happy place. Turning your back on all of this takes you to this place right here. Taking this leap of faith takes you to that place of having an increased ability of your intuitive, having an increased intuitive ability. Oh my goodness. Which in turn is going to help you let go and set down all of the burdens that you've had in the past, all of that overwhelm. This brings you to a happy place, happier place, because the 10 becomes a 1 and it's a brand new beginning. Okay, I gotta get my cards so we can clarify. Okay, angels, what are we clarifying first? Okay, Nine of Swords. Great place to start. Okay, Nine of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. This has been a long time coming. You have felt, it's been a long time. The anxiety, the worrisome way of thinking about things, it's been there for a while. Long time. But the Seven of Pentacles is, again, it's a card of divine guidance, because you've done what you think you need to do up to this point. You've done everything that in your mind you could possibly do in your world. And yet, nothing. But guess what? This is all about things coming to fruition. You've done the work. Pisces, you've done the work. This is all that shadow work that you did. Being in the Nine of Swords place, that is all of that darkness surfacing so you can release it, because you do release. Look at right underneath. The Nine of Swords is all that darkness, all the shadow work you've done. You now are pushing away. Done. I'm done with this. I'm not going to feel the fear anymore. I am transforming. I am growing. I'm evolving. I'm past that. You're releasing it all. You're letting it go. And that is going to create the newness in your life. Whatever it is that's coming to fruition. Yeah. Could this be any more like the Emperor, the King of Wands? Right? This is you getting Emperor-like. You're standing in your true authentic self. You know exactly what you want. You know the direction you need to take to get that, whatever it is that you want, and you're not stopping until you have it. That's what's coming to fruition out of this, out of the past work that you've done, all that shadow work. It's strengthening you. It's taking you to the place of Emperor, right? It had to reach the 9. It had to reach the 9. And I feel like the 10 isn't here yet. It could show up in clarifying. But I feel like you're maybe not having to reach that place of the 10, because that's a lot of deep wounds. And if you've reached the 9 of Swords and you've decided you're done, you're moving towards your happy place, and that's what it looks like here. You're getting yourself into that King of Wands way of thinking and feeling and moving forward. So you're going to skip right past that 10 of Swords and drop yourself down into the 8. And you're going backwards. You're going back to the Ace of Swords, the truth, the enlightenment, the clarity. No more secrets. No more unknowns. Okay, angels, what are we going to clarify now? The Fool. Okay, your new path. Oh, nice. The World. Yeah, the Fool kind of represents that in and of itself. This is all about this long cycle. This 9 of Swords, you didn't get to the 9 of Swords overnight. You went through the Ace, the 2, the 3, all the way up to the 9. That did not happen overnight. The 7 of Pentacles tells us that. The 7 of Pentacles is something that's been worked on for a long time, years. Years you've been working on that. Strengthening yourself. It's done. You're done. That part's over. That cycle is finished. You are about to step into a brand new world, a brand new way of being, and that's the new path here with the Fool card. And isn't this interesting? The Queen of Wands. You are coming together with your queen, so to speak. I know you aren't a wand, a fire sign, and this could very well be your person, king and queen now. It's a power couple, and they're flanking the sun. I love this, Pisces. I love this. Spirit is just so telling your story, like, so simply. If this is your person, king or queen of wands, they would be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But for me, it's more about the energy, because you've got the king of wands on top of the 9 of air, or 9 of swords. You've got the emperor over here. The emperor is a fire sign type energy. It's inner strength. It's inner confidence. It's knowing what you want. It's, like I said earlier, having that strength and that confidence to know what it is that you want and just turn your back on what you don't want and head towards what you do. That's where you're getting to. And that is going to bring the two of you together, whoever your person is. They don't have to be a fire sign. But for me, it feels like there is a lot of passion, a lot of love and a lot of passion between the two of you. And the two of you are flanking the Sun card. The king is over here, the queen is over here, and you've got the sun in between. When the two of you come together, this is what you end up with. You just need to get into that place of deciding, you know what? I want my queen. I want to move toward my happiness. I'm going for it. I'm leaving all of this behind, all of this anxiety and worry and oh man, that's an incredible amount of weight. That's not being able to sleep. Okay, angels, what are we clarifying next? 8 of Cups, okay. Maybe we'll find out exactly what you're turning your back on. I have a feeling it's an old way of thinking or being, though. This is because you go from the 9 of Swords to the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords is flanking you turning your back. So you're turning your back on this old way and this old way. That's awesome, Pisces. You are transforming in such a huge way. Queen of Pentacles. This could be your person. This would be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Now, this could be why you're turning your back. You're moving toward this. It could be that this is who you're turning your back on, okay? So this also represents being very grounded. The Queen of Pentacles is known in the deck as wife material. This is somebody, and my throat is filling up with phlegm as I speak. So Possibly this is somebody you need to speak to, you want to speak to. You have something to say to them, I don't know. Either to walk away from them, to turn your back on them, or to turn your back on your current situation and move toward them. Maybe this is who you think is your proverbial ship. But the Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. She's very balanced. She's nurturing. She's the mother. She's the wife. She's the one that takes care of the family home. She makes sure everybody's happy and healthy and takes care of all the runny noses, etc. You know where I'm going with that. She is, a lot of times, the perfect partner. It's just what she represents. Oh my God. The Star card. This is wish fulfillment, healing. Okay, this is what I'm getting. This is likely for some of you, maybe a lot of you, your person, okay? They might not be an earth sign. It could just be that they take on earth energy, okay? They come across this way. This is someone that you're going to heal a rift with, is what I'm hearing. And that brings wish fulfillment. That brings you into that place of sun and the Ten of Pentacles. The two of you coming together here. Look at this row. The Sun, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles and the Star card. Wow. Okay, so communication. Somebody needs to do some talking here because my throat is filling up. Okay, what are we clarifying next? This is getting exciting, Pisces. Transformation. Okay. My guides are so funny. The Strength card. This is exactly what we've been talking about right from the beginning. Right from the beginning as far as your overall energy goes. But you've got the Emperor, the King of Wands. Now you've got the Strength card. And that's on transformation. Again, it's about you having courage and the strength to move forward the way you need to move forward. And if you look at it in line this way, you've got the Fool taking that step toward that brand new world and your queen, right? Who could be an earth sign, but this is wife, right? We're talking wife, mother. This is how you see this person, okay? Your wish come true, your dream come true. This is your wife. And you need, if you're going to transform this situation with this person, you need some strength and some courage to maybe reach out and communicate. Let's see. Page of Pentacles. The pages are messengers. And yes, this is, I feel like you've been wanting to communicate with this person and you just maybe haven't had the courage to do so. Maybe you were, it's right below fear, or yeah, right below the fear, the Eight of Swords. Maybe you feared reaching out and actually speaking to this person. But the Owl is here. You now have the wisdom. You now have the knowledge. You've got the High Priest or High Priestess backing you. And you are going to reach out. You are going to communicate with this person. This can be an apology. This is, the Page of Pentacles is all about something real. It's happening. It's in your life. It's not thinking about it. It's not dreaming about it, wishing it, imagining it. It's real. It's somebody doing something for sure. Right? It's the material side of things. You can touch it. You are reaching out. You are talking to this person. You do build up the strength. You go through, you grow. And you develop the strength and the courage to reach out and talk to this person. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, what are we clarifying next, angels? Or flip it, right? Energies can be flipped. This could be your person reaching out to you. Okay? 10 of Pentacles are next. Temperance. This 10 of Pentacles, this long-term partnership, this home life, family home life, this is all around a love partnership, a possible marriage, because this is talking long-term. You've got the Sun, the 8 of Cups, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Star card, and then the 10 of Pentacles, which is all about she is wife material. This is long-term relationship. I think some of you are looking... Okay, just hang on, train. I think some of you are looking at this person, whoever this is, as a possible wife. This is somebody that you know you could marry and spend the rest of your life with. And it brings balance. It would bring balance to your life. The Temperance card represents